In my previous video, I was literally stating that we live in America and we are entitled to our own religious beliefs. We have to remember that our military literally goes out there and fights for all of our freedoms and religious rights, whether it be religion, whether it be freedom, whether it be your orientation, your race, etc. Our military goes out there and fights for us to have these free rights. Which, by the way, I want to say thank you to our military for doing so. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. Okay, so one of my favorite things that I tell myself and I tell people around me is I don't pay people's bills. I don't pay people's taxes. I don't live their life. So therefore, I am not entitled to comment on their life. I'm not entitled to tell them how to live their life. I'm not entitled to tell them what religious preference they're allowed to have, etc. So I don't understand why people are making comments in the first place. But again, that's a topic for another day. We live in America. Everything is supposed to be free. It's literally called the land of the free. I guess we lost that somewhere. I'm not really sure. But I do want to say this. If you can go out and have something done to your body that is not necessary or not something that you need, why is it not okay for somebody to go out there and do the same to their body? It doesn't make any sense. Now you can say, "Oh, well they're changing their sex." Okay, but you're changing your weight. You're changing your face. You're changing your legs. You're changing your whatever. It doesn't make any sense. Like, leave that person alone. Again, you don't pay their bills. You don't live their life. Let them be. I will never understand why we get involved in other people's lives when it has nothing to do with us, but we are the first to comment on it. Anyways, after that little rant, moving forward. So what I would do is I would pray in the mail truck, and then I got called into the office one day by a supervisor that everybody did not like. Again, never told anybody my religious preference, never talked about it around anybody, kept it to myself. She sat me down and she told me that my performance was going downhill and that I'm a very religious person and I should have respect for people that share the same religion as me, and basically was going on about my religion when I never even talked about it with her to begin with. So how is it that she knew exactly what my religious preference was to begin with? And that's not the reason